Guys, Steph with the rolling mat here. The video you're about to see is a triangle pose foundation part 2. Last week I posted a video that was more flow based to help you get into the pose just a little bit better. So if you're feeling kind of stiff today, if you're feeling tight in your hip flexors or your hamstrings, maybe you roll out that video first. This is more of a breakdown of the pose, a little bit more involved in terms of the explanation of your hip placement, the leg placement. So it's multi-level for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. So wherever you are in your yoga journey, take it to wherever you can. You'll see in the video that I have a chair and 2 blocks, so maybe you want to invite those props into your space today. Build the ground up using a chair, and then you can get lower down onto the blocks, and then maybe even gracing your fingertips down to the floor. Wherever you are, take it to wherever you can. So I hope you enjoy this video. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions. Also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to stay up to date with any videos that I do post. And also sign up for my newsletter at therollingmatadventure.com. Thanks for rolling it out with me today. I hope you find this informative and helpful, and I hope you enjoy. Start coming to the top of your mat, root down through the feet. Inhale, arms up, shoulders down. Exhale as you hinge from hips, plot of the low spine, bring the hands towards the chair. Shift forward, bringing your shoulders over wrists. Roll the shoulder blades back into a nice half lift. Tone the belly here. Exhale as you roll through the shoulders, bend the knees. Float that right leg forward, left leg back. Find your stance here through your legs. Move that right hand to the center, drop your left hand. On the next inhale, start to rotate up and out through the shoulder and the torso, rotating that top hip up and back as much as you can, really feeling the stretch in the hip. Keep the leg bent for now. And then as you inhale, straighten that leg. Now talking shoulder alignment here, you want to make sure your shoulders are stacked on top of one another as you see mine are not. So safe transitions here, start to bend into the knees. Maybe you walk in just a little bit more toward that chair since we're using it as a prop today, and then see if you can really stack those shoulders on top of one another. Rotating that top hip out. Stacking hips on top of one another, tone the core, feeling the stretch through the side body, through the inner thigh, lifting that arm up. Continue to breathe, really connect to the breath here. Deep breath in through the nose, full breath out. Next exhale, float that hand down to the chair. Come up to the back toes, bend that front knee, float the back foot up to meet the front. Inhale for a nice half lift here. Exhale as you fold. Bend the knees. Root down through the feet. Rise all the way up on the inhale. Nice mountain pose. Float your hands down to your sides. Now we're going to move to the next step, the second level here, using the blocks. So grabbing the blocks, I'm going to turn so I'm facing you. You can stay at the same point of your mat. Placing the blocks about mat's width distance. And step up toward the mat. I did not realize that one of my pants legs was totally shorter than the other. Whoops. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale as you hinge from hips, fold forward. Keep a nice long spine here, pulling out of the hips, lengthen through that low back. Placing fingertips or palms down onto the mat. Inhale, roll your shoulder blades back, coming into a nice half lift here. You want to envision your body like the number 7. Get bendy into the knees. Float that left foot forward. Float the right foot back. Nice and safely here. Staying up onto the ball of that back foot. You want to drop your right hand down. On your next inhale, you're going to rotate out of that torso and the shoulder, sending the arm up towards the sky or ceiling, wherever you may be practicing. And then from here, start to straighten through that front leg. Now you're going to have to grab that block and align the block with the top arm so your shoulders are stacked. So you want to bring that block to the outside edge of that foot. You can press into fingertips. Make sure that your hip is rotated out. Stacking hips here, nice deep breath here. You want to make sure you're not dumping weight into that bottom hand, so really pull up, tone up through the core. You can take your gaze up in front of you or down at your hand, whatever feels nice for the neck. Breathe right into that lowest belly, and then exhale as you bend the knees, float that top hand down, get bendy into the legs, replace the block here, and then launch that back foot up to meet the front. And inhale for your nice half lift here. Exhale as you fold. Root down through the feet. And rise all the way back up. Nice mountain pose here. Go ahead, bring your hands through heart center. Touch your thumbs to your heart. Feel your heartbeat. Gather an intention. Gather the positivity through this practice. This pose can be done a couple of more times if you wish. You can also incorporate it into any other flow that you have for your day. Thank you for practicing with me. Please be well. Namaste.